Hi friends, welcome to the channel, Doctor on Travel. This time we are visiting Barbados. Barbados is a small island country in the Caribbean. It is known for its calm beaches, clear water, and relaxed lifestyle. The people are friendly, and the island is easy to travel around. Barbados is the birthplace of rum, and you can still visit old rum distilleries. The sea is very clear, and you can sometimes see turtles swimming close to the shore. The island has a mix of Caribbean and British culture, simple local food, and quiet neighborhoods. Barbados is a peaceful and safe country to visit. The Parliament buildings in Bridgetown are one of the most important landmarks in Barbados. They are old Gothic-style buildings made of coral stone, and they have been the seat of the Barbados Parliament since the 1870s. This makes Barbados home to one of the oldest parliaments in the entire Commonwealth. The Heroes Square is an important public square in the center of Bridgetown. It was once called Trafalgar Square, but the name was changed to honor the national heroes of Barbados. The Careenage is a small marina area in the center of Bridgetown. It is located along the Constitution River and is one of the easiest places to visit in the city. Long ago, ships were brought here to be cleaned and repaired, which is why the area is called the Careenage. Today, the Careenage is a peaceful waterfront spot with boats, small bridges, cafes, and shops. Independence Square is a peaceful open space in the heart of Bridgetown. It was created to celebrate Barbados becoming an independent nation in 1966. The square sits right beside the Careenage, so you get a nice view of the water while you walk around. In the middle of the square, there is a statue of the national hero, Errol Barrow, who was the first Prime Minister of independent Barbados. There are also benches, trees, and open areas where people sit, relax, and enjoy the quiet atmosphere. The beach area near the Careenage is currently under renovation, so we couldn't explore much of it during our visit. Golden Square, also called Golden Square Freedom Park, is an important historical spot in Bridgetown. This is the place where many public meetings were held during the early political movements of Barbados. Today, Golden Square is a small open park with walkways, trees, and information boards that explain the history of the site. It is a peaceful area where people sit, relax, and learn about the country's struggle for social change. St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church and School in Bridgetown is one of the well-known Catholic institutions in Barbados. Many local children study here, and the campus has a close, friendly community feel. When we visited in the morning, we saw something very heartwarming. After the students finished their morning prayer inside the church, the head of the institution stood at the door and greeted every single student with a warm hug. It showed the caring and personal connection the school maintains with its students. The church and school together give a good picture of how education and values are blended in daily life here in Barbados.
Morning.
In Barbados, religion and culture are closely connected. The island has a strong Christian background, mainly from the Anglican and Catholic traditions, and many community activities still revolve around the church. Sunday services, church gatherings, and school prayers are common parts of daily life. Because of this history, values like respect, discipline, and kindness are often taught through religious institutions, especially in schools. Festivals, public holidays, and even music and family traditions show this influence. At the same time, Barbadian culture also includes African roots, seen in local music, storytelling, food, and community celebrations. So the culture of Barbados is a blend of Christian practices and African heritage, creating a friendly, respectful, and community-focused way of life. Carlisle Bay is one of the most popular and beautiful beaches in Bridgetown. It has a long stretch of soft white sand and very calm, clear water. Carlisle Bay is also known for snorkeling. There are several shipwrecks close to the shore, and you can often see colorful fish and sea turtles. Many tour boats leave from this bay for short snorkeling trips. The Garrison Historic Area in Bridgetown is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that showcases Barbados' rich military and colonial history, once serving as the main British garrison in the Caribbean. Centered around the Garrison Savannah, it includes important landmarks such as St. Anne's Fort, the Barbados Museum, the National Armory, and the George Washington House, where George Washington lived during his only trip outside the United States. The area blends restored 18th and 19th century military buildings with cultural sites and open spaces, making it one of the most historically significant places in Barbados and a fascinating place to explore. George Washington House in Bridgetown is a beautifully restored 18th century Georgian home located within the Garrison Historic Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is best known as the place where a 19-year-old George Washington stayed with his half-brother Lawrence in 1751, marking the only time he ever left the American mainland. The house now serves as a museum that recreates the atmosphere of colonial Barbados, displaying period furniture, artifacts, and exhibits that explain Washington's visit and the island's history during that era. Garrison Savannah in Bridgetown is a wide, open green field that serves as the heart of the historic Garrison area, once the main British military base in Barbados. Today it is best known for its horse racing track, where locals and visitors gather for weekend races and major events like the popular Boxing Day races. The Barbados Museum and Historical Society, located in the Garrison Historic Area of Bridgetown, is housed in a former 19th century British military prison and offers one of the island's best collections of history and culture. Around the Garrison Historic Area in Bridgetown, you can see several abandoned or run-down buildings that reflect the city's older colonial architecture and its slower pace of restoration beyond the main heritage sites. Swan Street is one of the busiest and most colorful shopping streets in Bridgetown, known for its lively, Caribbean atmosphere. It's a pedestrian-friendly stretch lined with small shops, boutiques, street vendors, and budget stores selling clothes, shoes, electronics, and everyday items. The street is always active. Locals come here for affordable shopping, quick snacks, and daily errands. Kensington Oval is the most famous and historic sports stadium in Barbados. Located in Bridgetown, and known as one of the iconic homes of West Indies cricket. Originally established in the 1880s, it has been modernized over time and now seats around 28,000 spectators, hosting major international test matches, one-day internationals, T20 games, and Caribbean Premier League fixtures. The Oval has seen some of cricket's greatest moments, including World Cup matches, and it remains a central part of Barbados' sporting identity. Mount Gay Rum is one of Barbados' most famous products and is widely known as the oldest rum distillery in the world, with a history dating back to 1703. Produced in the parish of St. Lucie, Mount Gay is crafted using Barbadian molasses, pure limestone filtered water, and traditional copper pot stills. Visitors can tour the Mount Gay Visitor Center in Bridgetown to learn how the rum is made, explore its heritage, and enjoy guided tastings. Queen's Park in Barbados is a peaceful green space located in the parish of St. Michael, in Bridgetown. Now famous for the Queen's Park House, a 19th-century colonial building, and the giant baobab tree, believed to be over 1,000 years old. Thank you for watching the video. See you again. Goodbye.